Hello and welcome to my video. We are from Group 19, Research Methodology consisting of me, Diapatakhani Susanto, Ryan, and Enrico. Also accompanied by our lecturers, Mr. Alexander Agung and Mr. Ivan Sebastian. Now, I will present our final paper titled Implementation of Blockchain Mechanism in Electoral System. In this presentation, we will discuss five chapters, which are the introduction, background, methodology, result and discussion, and conclusion regarding the topic we choose. Election activities are an important aspect of democratic life, where these activities are, of course, carried out in all our countries to elect prospective leaders. However, fraud often occurs in nowadays electoral system, such as the interference of certain authorities or the failure of the e-voting system to be hacked by hackers. So it is very important for the development of the election systems from a security perspective. A new technology called blockchain is introduced as a network for cryptocurrency system, and blockchain system itself is an open network technology for creating a decentralized database system that has the main elements of transparency, anonymity, auditable, and data integrity. From this point, we can know that blockchain can be a way out to create an e-voting system that is safe, transparent, and protected from hacker attacks or fraudulent actions from certain authorities. Election systems. According to Cambridge Dictionary, elections is times when people cast ballots to select someone for a political or official position. The two main categories of election system are ballot voting system and electronic voting or e-voting system. Due to the rapid improvement of technology and globalization, the conventional system of voting by ballot is currently being eliminated in favor of electronic voting. Traditional election system. The majority of traditional election system which count votes using ballots are far from being optimal. This might occur because organizations frequently depend heavily on several trusted outsiders who might hatch a plan to rig the election or disclose specific voter submissions. It is also possible for software calculations and configuration error to occur throughout the vote counting process. Voting and democracy. This voting procedure makes use of digital hardware and software, either entirely or just as a tool to assist with in counting process due to its simplicity and effectiveness. Many organizations started to replace the conventional ballot election system with a purely electronic voting or e-voting system. Furthermore, since there is a less human influence in the vote tally, utilizing this approach may boost voters' confidence under the premise that there isn't any systematic error. Blockchain. A blockchain can be described as a list of blocks that are interconnected at the head of each block, and new blocks are added as data is input. Four major properties for blockchain are decentralization, persistency, anonymity, and auditability. This explains that the blockchain system guarantees the security of data integrity, privacy, and transparency, which can be accessed by all parties concerned and easily audited. The type of blockchain is divided into private, where only certain parties can see transactions, public, where all parties can see transactions, and a consortium, which is a combination of the properties of public and private blockchains that only certain groups of people have access through the transaction inside a block. Blockchain for e-voting. The implementation of blockchain is in the electoral system is useful for adopting the characteristics of blockchain itself. to create a transparent election system, anonymity for voters, decentralized data, guaranteed data integrity, and easy to audit. The, the updated electronic voting system will keep a record of votes in decentralized database, and that is accessible to everyone, with auditors confirming and saving each voter's data. No specific authority can change the integrity of the data. The blockchain method enables broadcast anonymity for voters to maintain their privacy while ensuring that their voters are accurately recorded and counted in the system. We used a systematic literature review or SLR to conduct this research. Moreover, we used recommendation proposed by Kitchenham, which consists of creating a research question using a search strategy and developing selection criteria. We created three research questions that will discuss the problem in the current electoral system and the solution that have been carried out in various countries, implement blockchain mechanism of the election system, and future development of blockchain for other fields related to the election systems. Next, for the search strategy, we constructed a query to find literature papers from databases such as IEE Explorer, Scopus, Archive, and Data Science Direct. As for selection criteria, we stated that we will pick a paper to be reviewed if there is an internationally recognized research paper or journal which includes topic about the election system and blockchain. Furthermore, we won't use a web document or paper that was published prior to 2017. Next, the result of searching related literature from the database that we use through the selection process on the flowchart besides, leaving the final results of 12 papers that will be used for the analysis process. The first question is what are the problems in the current electoral system and the solutions that have been carried out in the various countries. There are four main problems for the current electoral system. First one, voter disenfranchisement caused by factors such as a strict voters' ID laws, purging of voter rolls, and polling place closures. The practice of gerrymandering involves manipulating election district boundaries to benefit a particular political party. For voter fraud refers to any illegal interference with the election process, such as vote buying, manipulation of voting machines, and voter impersonation. Voter apathy is characterized by mistrust, potentially due to ignorance or belief that one's vote has no significance. Besides those problems, the world already had some solution for them. Eligibility. The process of automatic voter registration occurs when eligible individuals are automatically added to the voters' rolls by government entities and has been implemented in countries such as the US, Germany, France, and Canada. Redistricting reforms aims to create more impartial and fair elections districts through techniques such as using natural committees or incorporating numerical factor or public input during the redistricting process. Voter ID laws require voters to present identification before voting and have been implemented in multiple states in US as well as in countries like Mexico, South Africa, and India. Online voting allows individuals to cast their ballots electronically and has been implemented in countries such as Estonia and Switzerland, but raises concerns regarding accessibility and security. Proportional representation. A method of allocating legislative seats based on the percentage of votes each political party receives aim to better reflect the diversity of opinions in a country and has been used in countries such as Israel, Sweden, and New Zealand. Ranked choice voting enables voters to prioritize their preferred candidates rather than choosing just one, and has been utilized in cities in the US, Ireland, and Australia. The next question is how to implement a blockchain mechanism for the election system. To implement blockchain for the election system is make the election system based on a e-voting system with the architecture of the proposed e-voting system that is suitable for implementing blockchain technology inside. For example, as shown in the e-voting architecture picture beside. After the e-voting cast architecture has been created, that migrate the blockchain mechanism at layer 3 and layer 4, proposed a e-voting architecture with secure encryption and hashing technology to fulfill the blockchain's security characteristics. Last but not least, we can provide more security on both front end and back end of the election application to ensure the application is nearly impossible to be hacked because of because the forecast data that has been submitted by the voters still has to go through the media of the e-voting system before being stored in the blockchain system. The last research question is what is the future development of blockchain technology for other fields related to election system? Blockchain technology began to be employed in many aspects of daily life in the interim as technology developed swiftly, such as strong patients medical data, storing transaction records of cryptocurrency, and supply chain system. Future development of blockchain-related election system can be seen in China. In China, blockchain can be used to strengthen the social credit system defective architecture because the social credit system is still under development and is only available in each province for the time being. Therefore, the data cannot be shared when some citizens move from one province to another, which can result in data ambiguity between each province. One of the various IT institutions that proposed blockchain to be embedded inside the social credit system is Hangzhou's Hyperchain Technology, which is developing a blockchain implementation solution called Chain that enables each province to construct a bridge to provide a nationwide system for monitoring social credit. With this idea, the election system can then be combined with this system to establish the weight of each voter's vote based on their credit score. If their credit score is high, their vote will have more weight than someone with lower score, which could have an impact on their political power. Thus, this situation will have a significant positive impact because everyone in the community will be more inspired to carry out good deeds in order to have a greater impact on their own country and indirectly hasten the country development. After analyzing several articles, in order to finish this paper, we can draw several conclusions. First, it is conceivable to use blockchain for electoral systems. Implementing blockchain for electoral system has some challenges, including cost, regulation, and voter technology literacy. Blockchain technology is a new invention for the election system that will enhance stability, complete automation, transparency, privacy, and integrity. The implementation of blockchain technologies ensure the electoral system integrity because the votes cast cannot be altered by some authority. This is the end of my presentation about our paper. Thank you for listening.